Hey guys, I hope everybody is doing well. I'm gonna get straight into doing a crime hour. I have a really important download here. And this is gonna be very specific for someone, okay? There's something here going on with CPS, Child Protective Services, okay? Now, I don't know, I'm gonna try and figure out what's going on here in a second with the cards, but intuitively, the message that I'm getting here is that there's something being covered up with CPS or something that happened to a child. CPS could be involved in trying to cover up something that a child went through, okay? So that's the download that I have here. I don't know where this is gonna go, but it could have something to do with case files. It could also have something to do with like people at CPS like being taken off a case and then being put back on the case, and I don't know. I feel like there's something going on with CPS. There also could be something going on, and we're gonna have to see if I can get confirmation on this, but if CPS or somebody that works at CPS has given sensitive data or sensitive information to an outsider about a child or what a child has gone through, okay? Like given it into the hands of possibly a judge or someone that is not involved in the case at all. And if this information has then been manipulated in some sort of way. But I feel like even farther than that goes, I feel like someone that works at CPS is trying to cover up what happened to a child. So let's see, what is this here? Archangel Metatron, Archangel Gabriel, please tell us what is going on here. The Devil. And the Knight of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and the Nine of Swords. All right, so this has to do with something, okay, a Knight of Cups. This is a younger energy, all right? We'll have to see what this is, where this is going. This has something to do with something toxic going on, okay? Eight of Cups, somebody walking away, somebody leaving something behind. I'm just gonna get straight into clarifying this. Why is the Knight of Cups here? Why is the Knight of Cups here? The Nine of Pentacles, the Hermit. This has to do with someone, the truth. This is the truth, okay? So there's truth coming out about somebody looking into something, somebody investigating something, or someone is trying to keep something hidden. We'll have to see who this Hermit is, okay? This could have to do with someone's money, someone's career, a job. A job. The Devil. The Ten of Swords. Yeah, ultimate betrayal. Ultimate betrayal. The Page of Wands. And the Seven of Cups in reverse. So some sort of truth is going to come out here. Something is going to be exposed about a betrayal that happened. What's the Eight of Cups? Someone walking away. The Nine of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. This has to do with somebody leaving something behind, walking away. This has to do with somebody paying money. Okay, so this is oddly specific, but I was already getting that with the Nine of Pentacles here, okay? This could have something to do with like a babysitter, all right? Or somebody that, like something happening to a child while you're working, okay? While you're at work. While you're not there, while you're not home. This could be, something could have happened to a child while you were not home or while someone was at work. Okay, one more for the Eight of Cups. The Hanged Man. A moment of enlightenment. Because I'm kind of getting this with the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so this could be something about like someone in the collective finding out that something happened to a child while you or they were at work, and it's like maybe you still or someone still owed the babysitter money, okay, or owed someone money. That's what I'm getting here with this Nine of Swords. It's like being in inner turmoil or in a nightmare here because you have to pay someone money. Could be like a babysitter, all right? Let's see, what's the Knight of Cups? The Six of Cups, okay, so this is something that happened in the past. The Three of Wands and the Three of Swords. A plan. Tell me, a plan to lie about this? A plan to cover this up? What's the Knight of Cups? Lovers, huh? Yeah, not wanting to pay someone, okay? Not wanting to pay someone money after you found out, and this is it has something to do with a child. Okay, I know this says lovers on the card, but this could be after some sort of serious, and I'm going to put a trigger warning on this reading because we're going to be talking about some very heinous things. Okay, this could have come after finding out that a child or a teenager were involved in some sort of explicit acts, okay, that they should not have been involved in at that age, right? Not wanting to pay the babysitter any kind of money after figuring this out, okay, something like that. Not home. Not, this didn't happen at your house. Or this happened while someone wasn't home, or this happened while someone was at work, okay? Or it could have not happened at your house at all. Like, let's say you have a babysitter that you bring your child to while you're working, and you put them in their care, thinking that they're going to be taken care of while you're not home, while you're out working. Yeah, okay. What's the Hermit? I cannot fucking make it up. Yeah, this is about something that happened to a child. The truth. This is the truth about, yeah, about someone being a fucking liar. Someone being a fucking liar and covering up what happened to a child and who did something to a child. Fucking liars. And I swear to God, there's someone that works at CPS that is helping these sick people cover this up. Okay, this one's going to be a tough one, man. This one's going to be a tough reading. Okay. Tell me about this fucking liar. Five of Cups. Yeah, this could have something to do with you being sad, okay? If this is your child, or if you, or the whoever's child this is, okay? Someone here must have been absolutely devastated to find out what happened to their child while the child was in the care of a babysitter, okay? Or someone else that was taking care of the child while you were at work. 555, and that is crazy, because I've been seeing the number 55555 for days, and I'm like, why the fuck are you showing me this number? Because fives for me, that is like change, that is challenge, that is obstacle, and I don't see that number often. And 555 has been following me for like a week now. And I'm like, why are you showing me this number? What's the reason behind it? Why are you showing me this? 555. I can't believe this just came out this way because of my download. Deception, obstacles, challenges. To do with children and what someone did to a child. Okay, the devil. The Seven of Wands. Yeah, you could have been fucking angry. Someone here could have been extremely angry. King of Swords. Who's this King of Swords here? Who's that? Someone who's talking about someone being in bad health. A King of Swords is talking about someone's health. What do you mean? Occupation. A King of Swords came forward and said something about someone being in bad health or something happening to someone while someone was working. What's a Ten of Swords? While someone was traveling, the Knight of Cups. A King of Cups. Who are all these fucking people? And a Page of Cups. These are all a bunch of people that don't think. They don't think. They don't think, apparently. Okay? A bunch of people that don't think. What's the Eight of Cups? Someone in despair about what happened while you were not around, when somebody left, leaving, you know what I think this is leaving a child in someone's care and going to work and being absolutely devastated about what happened to the child while you were at work. Or someone was at work. My God, if this reading is going to go, I think it's already going to go in the direction because I can already kind of tell. And if it goes there, guys, then I'm sorry, I might actually lose my shit. Because I feel like part of this cover-up of what happened to a child is by exploiting what happened to this child and trying to use it for their advantage because these sick people don't think. Something illegal is going on here. There's something very corrupt and illegal going on. I can tell you that much. Yeah, and I think it starts with CPS. And a judge possibly, and whoever's involved in this mess trying to cover it up. Something illegal is going on here. The Star and the Three of Swords in reverse. This has to do with healing. Healing. A Queen of Wands. Who the fuck is this? Who's this Queen of Wands? Someone who took a risk. With a Queen of Pentacles in reverse, trying to switch something around. Trying to switch something around, trying to switch around which child? Which child? You're going to burn in hell for this one. You are going to burn in fucking hell, I swear to God. So something happens to your child, while you're at work. And these sick people in this group take what happened to your child and pretend it happened to someone else's child. And let me guess what they're trying to say, because it's always the same fucking shit with these sick people. That's how they're trying to defend themselves. Defend what? That they're mentally ill? They deserve to be in jail? Who's this King of Pentacles in the reverse, Who's this? Who's this? Who's the person at CPS trying to cover this shit up? Working with all their friends, The Sun. Who's this? King of Cups. Page of Pentacles. What is this? What's the Page of Pentacles? This has something to do with time. What happened at a specific time or the time frame. Okay, the dates and the times of when something happened. So are we mixing things up again? Are we mixing things up again? Are we mixing things up again? Mirror. Are we trying to mirror experiences again by any chance? Are we taking someone else's life and the trauma that a child went through and trying to mirror it into these sick people's fantasy world? Are we doing that again? I could get so angry. We're talking about the trauma of a child, something that happened to a child. And they're taking this and mirroring it and pretending like it happened to them. Fuck you. I could get so fucking angry. How can you do that? Sorry, guys. I'm not yelling at you. I'm yelling at these people and the audacity that they have, really. Yes, it's just my passion. My passion. Oneness, passion, attraction, affection. Yeah, I just have a lot of passion for children. Okay, when something happens to a child or when a child gets mistreated, I just cannot. That just goes way too far. That is going way too far, way too far, way too far. So here's what I'm getting off this reading, guys. Someone in the collective, someone's child, either your child or someone that you know, their child, was abused sexually by a babysitter while you were at work or while someone was at work. There's something here that happened, lovers, that should not have happened while someone was away. There must be some level of communication about this situation. There must have been something going on with CPS. And in these people's desperate, pathetic, low-life, and evil plan to frame you or get you in trouble, they have taken this, working together with CPS apparently, to cover up what happened to this child so that they can what? Pretend to happen to someone else's child and then what? Blame you. What else do we need to know? Yeah, you're a mother. This is for someone that's a mother. A mother. Temperance. This is something that happened to someone's cub. Someone's cub. Page of Cups. This is the baby. This is the child. A Page of Cups. Yeah. That's a mommy and a child right there. And it has to do with some sort of money, okay? Maybe after you found out or someone found out that, you know, somebody had done something to your child, you didn't feel like paying the babysitter. Yeah, I don't fucking blame you. Who'd want to pay a babysitter after finding out they just did something to your kid, right? Or they didn't watch out for it correctly. Four of Cups in the Tower. What's the Tower? The fact that you didn't want to fucking pay this person. Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. It doesn't even have to be the babysitter that actually did something. But if you bring your child into the care of someone else while you're not around, and they have questionable people around, it doesn't even have to be the babysitter. But let's say there was someone else around the babysitter that ended up doing something to your child. So, you know, then the question is on the table. Okay, so I have to actually pay this person, But while my child was with them, something happened to my child. My child was abused in their care. So I don't really fucking feel like paying this person, even though, yes, they did take care of my kid for a week, but now I don't really want to pay this person. Because while my kid was there, something traumatic happened that should not have ever happened to a child. Queen of Wands. Who's this? Who's the Queen of Wands? Something about being on a journey. Something about traveling, not being home. An official person. Something about going to CPS. Or who's this official person? Marriage in reverse. Something about a divorce. Something about a divorce. A married couple in reverse. What is that? Someone likes you. Romance is blooming. Want to date. Soulmates. Someone likes you. Flirting. I like you. Soulmates. An agreement. Date in reverse. Not wanting to set a date. Not wanting to go on a date. Not wanting to set a date. Not wanting to meet someone new. Yeah, maybe after this happened to your kid, you never gave it back to a babysitter ever again. No more babysitters. Meeting and conversing with a friend. Meeting and conversing. Not wanting to be triggered. What does all that mean, really? Meeting and conversing with a friend. Lovers. The Ten of Wands in reverse. Eight of Swords in reverse. Three of Cups in reverse. The Eight of Swords and the High Priestess in reverse. So there's someone around you that has found out or heard about what happened to your kid or what happened to someone's kid in the collective. And since they feel so trapped in their own lies or in their own fake narrative, they didn't listen to their intuition about this. They thought they could just mirror your experience. They could just mirror what happened to your child, and that would get them out of entrapment. What's the Eight of Swords? Is this court? Or is this CPS? Or is this some dirty judge? Who's this? Courthouse. Or something they did at the courthouse, huh? Imprisonment. So someone here doesn't want to end up in prison for not listening to their intuition. You want to know who I want to know about? I want to know about this person, or I want to know about what the fuck happened at CPS, huh? Because I'm pretty sure CPS knows about this this case with this child and what happened to this child. I'm pretty sure it was reported to CPS. What actually happened, okay? So tell me about that. Tell me about this CPS cover-up here, please. Five of Swords, there we go. Manipulation, deception, sabotage. A King of Cups. Who's this, huh? And a Queen of Cups in reverse. Bad karma for you. Bad luck, bad fortune, bad karma for whoever these people are. And a King of Swords. They're about to feel real salty, okay? They're about to feel real salty about this. And a King of Pentacles. Look at the whole gang of corrupt officials. All of them under judgment. All of them. All three of you corrupt, dirty officials. You're all under judgment. should not be working in any kind of a government agency or government institution. Okay, who are these people here? Who are all these wealthy men, huh? Who are they? Very concerned. A wealthy man is concerned. In despair. Why are you so in despair, huh? Making case files disappear or what? Oh, who are these old mature men in the reverse? These wealthy men, huh? Who are these people? All concerned and in despair. About what? Oh, about going to prison where you belong. For coming out of poverty. For coming out of poverty. What the hell does that even mean? These official people. Who are these people, huh? Who are these officials? Judges, CPS. Who are all these people? Concerned and in despair about being trapped for what they did for money. Wealthy man. What's this, huh? What is this? Let's see. Tell me about all these men here. All these official people here in despair right now. What's this about? Why? It's about why? Or is that why for yes? Dark web. W. W-E. W-W. Dark web. W. An offshore account. Death. Intoxicated. A death by intoxication. Antibiotics. I haven't seen that card in a long time. Job or business. And a kidnapping or a child. Or we're in the business with children. So what? Like CPS? Job or business and a kidnapping. Or we're in the job or business of kidnapping children, huh? Information. Information about a child. And a relationship. Trace back. A relationship can be traced back with information. This has to do with a death certificate, health insurance, a death. Death is here twice. Health insurance and laced. Counterfeit. A wire. No. R. No R. What do you mean no? No GPS tracking. No tracking, no trace. A warning. IRS, or is it the warning CPS? Warning IRS or warning CPS? What is it? IRS or CPS? Warning IRS. Dark web. What is this about? An international bank account number. Oh, so maybe it is the IRS. And a copycat. Someone had a meeting about someone running away. This was malicious intent, some sort of an affidavit about an STD. An affidavit about a... What the hell is this? Karma. What the hell is it? It's karma. Okay, karma for a judge. H. Trafficking. Yeah. Oh, are we in the business of a trafficking ring here? Corruption. Corrupt trafficking. What is going on here? Why are all these old men, why are all these men here concerned about They're concerned about some sort of cyber stalking, privacy invasion, security camera, local compensation. A hitman. Why does this keep coming out? Hitman, death, death, death. Pharmaceutical drugs. Game over. And an income garnishment. Why is so much coming out with money here? An income garnishment, IRS. Something about being in poverty, coming out of poverty, international bank account number. Something on the dark web. Oh no, don't tell me that's what it is. Is that really what it is? What's the Hermit? The IRS is investigating something. The IRS is the Hermit? Why did the IRS and the Hermit come out with a child? With a child, huh? Oh my God, fucking sick, really. I'm gonna get sick. I'm actually gonna get sick off of this reading. A and nudes. Why is the IRS investigating nudes and why is that coming out with child? Because of a document. Property, intellectual property. Oh. Investment, passport. Investing into a passport. OA. I'm gonna fucking lose my shit. I swear to God, I'm gonna fucking lose my shit, yo. Child. Why is child coming out with nudes? Huh? On top of the Hermit, an investigator, IRS. So a bunch of sick fucking people are involved in some sort of a business here with nudes and a child, something being investigated by the IRS, and for some reason, something that happened to your child or someone's child in the collective is now being used as something that they can use to their advantage to what? Let me guess, cover this up? So what are they trying to say, huh? What are they trying to say about that? What is a truck driver trying to say about that? Solar plexus. What are they trying to say about something here? Hacking and T. So we have a whole, you know what this is giving me? It's some sort of a trafficking ring. It's some sort of a disgusting, sick, old man trafficking ring. Hacking. Hacking pictures of children and then what? Spreading them on the internet. Betrayal and money. It's a betrayal for money. So they don't really give a fuck about anything except for money. Right? Credit card. Retired. So there's some old man, there's some old, dirty, disgusting, corrupt official here, official person that got caught buying pictures of children or what? And it's being investigated by the IRS and they don't want to be going down as a PDF file. Spell work. T, again, T. Affair. Affair. B. A-B, A-B-T. R. And opiates. B-R. R-B. Again, pharmaceutical drugs. They're about to get karma here for something to do with a wire and something about running away. Dark web. They're trying to run away from something on the dark web. So some sort of, oh, right. So some sort of pictures on the dark web of children. This is what they're trying to get away with, okay? These old, dirty, corrupt men here in government positions, they don't want to get caught paying for things on the dark web like children. So they find out that somebody's child in the collective was assaulted at a babysitter's house, and now they're going to use this to their advantage. How? I can only imagine how they're spinning this one. A cleaning service. Traced back. Because something is traced back to someone who owns a cleaning service, or something is traced back to what? G. A chronic illness. Pulled in for questioning. Something was traced back to G. What do you mean? Trap. A transfer. Warrant. Social Security and street drugs. A warrant. Postbox pregnancy. Robbery. This is the truth. This is the truth, see? RCP. Protected by angels. This is the truth. You're protected by angels. The internet, huh? The truth about what they did on the internet. So these people, they don't want the truth coming out about something on the internet. Something about a child on the internet. I swear to God, I fucking hope it's not your child. I swear to God. I hope to God, I pray to God, really, that it is not somebody in the collective's child on the internet. Because I swear, if it is, hellfire is going to be raining down on them, okay? Their life is going to be cursed until the day that they die. And I mean that. So they're trying to cover up some sort of dark web child activity on the internet, okay? Tell me more about this fucking liar here. The truth coming out about that. Something being traced back. Something is traced back, okay? Something can be traced back. About an affair, B. About an affair. G. GB. BG. Something about the mail, post box, something in the mail, something in a post box, protected by angels. This has to do with some sort of tax evasion. Someone that's retired trying to avoid taxes. Bacteria, virus, or mold and a prosty. Because these people made false statements about tax evasion. You know what this is honestly giving me? I'm going to be honest. It's giving me that at first they tried to take you down saying that you are the prosty. And when that didn't work, they decided to step it up a notch. If you get what I'm saying. Gossip and slander. Yeah, that's what it is. So when there's stupid little gossip and slander about you allegedly being a prosty and selling yourself, that didn't work because it's a fucking lie. They decided to step it up, hack some sort of pictures of a child, and try and what? Frame you as doing that to a child? Oh, so selling yourself wasn't enough of a lie. So then they try to say, what, you're selling a child? Fuck you. CPS? What does CPS have to do with it, huh? What are they covering up? Who are they covering for in this investigation? What is CPS doing here with this investigation? Trying to get revenge. Revenge for what? This could be a place. Is what I'm getting here too for someone. This could be letters in a place. Trust fund. Trust. Someone that they trust. Exposed. Yeah. So this is a whole ring of old people or men. A whole ring of men that trust each other apparently. Oh, can you send me over these files? Yeah, I trust you with sensitive information that should be protected under some sort of, what's it called? What's it called? You're not, you know, even like with doctors, you're not allowed to just give people case files. Now they're going to be exposed. Something to do with someone's ex. Drug tests. And a lawsuit. Someone's ex is about to catch a lawsuit, okay? Tell me the truth about this fucking liar. Lying in a case, lying about a case. Stealing things from the case files. Covering things up in the case files. Case jurisdiction. Yeah, something about a place. Something about getting jurisdiction over a case, okay? Something about the jurisdiction. Help Z. They got Z's help. Help from Z. Or somebody decided to help Z with the case. South America, SA. Debt collection, an SEX sting. A plan with alcohol, throat chakra. Okay, what else do we need to know about this devil over here, this King of Swords? Who's this King of Swords? Someone that's national. The Midwest. Surveillance. Pictures. Mental illness. East Coast. Who is this King of Swords and why are they coming out like the devil? A devil that's trying to defend themselves from doing something evil. Who's this? P on a phone, a lawyer, something on a phone, something they gave to a lawyer. Third eye, something they gave to a lawyer on the phone, huh? Something that was stolen. Some sort of money, receipts about money. Okay, so we're going back to this thing about not wanting to pay your fucking babysitter after they just, what, molested a kid? Yeah. That's what they gave to a lawyer. Pharmacy. UK. Pharmacy, UK, and This has to do with a restraining order and a cartel. Something that happened at a home, beauty industry, warning, mortgage. B, opioids. Okay. BOL, motive. The motive for OLB. BOL? BILO. And a catfish. What the fuck is this? Hotel SEX? Hotel SEX and a catfish. So this somehow has something to do with them and their little catfish fake profile trying to set you up with some hotel SEX, right? T. That keeps coming out. ST. TS. STB. Y. Dark web. YS. I mean, I don't know. These letters are going to have to spell something out for someone here. STL. STL. That's the information. Corrupt trafficking. That's why they gave this information to cover up their corrupt trafficking ring and how they tried to unalive you. So first, let me get this straight. So first they try to take you out with some sort of hotel SEX death by framing you as a prostitute, right? And then that didn't work. So then they did some sort of online trafficking here. They've been doing this the whole time anyways. They're trying to cover that up. And so when all shit hits the fan and nothing works and they can't set you up, they then run to the lawyer or run to the law and try to frame you as what? Doing something to children? You know, I could say so much right now. I'm actually really controlling myself. Okay, security camera. This is a RICO case. This is a full-blown RICO case. And I swear to you, CPS is involved in this. CPS is, you want to know why I think CPS is involved? Because I think CPS is covering up what actually happened to the child and who actually did something to the child, where a child was actually maybe abused, so that these sick people, these corrupt people can create a fake story based off of your information and mirror what happened to your child with a different child. That's what this is giving me. Or maybe they're trying to cover up the fact that it was a babysitter that did it. And what? They're trying to say that you did something to the child? Is that what's going on? It's one or the other. It's something like that. It's really sick. It's really dark. All right. What else do we need to know about these old men here? These official people here. This ring of corrupt men. I cannot even make it up. I can't make it up, man. I cannot make it up, guys. Corrupt comes out. Yes, corrupt. That's what they are. Corrupt. Dark web. LT. TL. Why do these letters keep coming out? TL. LT. Third eye. So that could have something to do with a name, TL. Because that's what I just got. A disguise. Someone wearing a disguise. Someone stealing someone's identity. Okay, so they're coming in with a fake identity, a fake ID card, stealing someone's identity, wearing a disguise. Coming in, corrupt. K and W. So these could be two people that work at CPS, okay? That's what I'm getting for some reason. K and W, working at CPS. Investigation. What's going on with this investigation, huh? What's going on with K and W at CPS investigation? Bacteria, virus, or mold. Scam. Two-faced and deceptive. Two-faced and deceptive about what's going on at the home. So now, let me guess, CPS is creating lies about what happened at your home? Or what is going on at someone's house? Or whose home someone was at? It's a scam. Two-faced and deceptive. Friends. They're friends. They're friends. Yeah, I bet they are. They're all fucking friends, aren't they? Friends. Corrupt friends. Prosties. Yeah. This is an opportunity. It's an opportunity for them. You don't say. It's an opportunity here for a transaction. With I. With I. Health. Antibiotics. Something about antibiotics and health insurance. Why does that keep coming out? Bacteria, virus, or mold. Health insurance, antibiotics. Why is that an opportunity? Why does that keep coming out? Health insurance, antibiotics, bacteria, virus, or mold. Because of a death? God, what the hell? Because of a money or a paper trail to death. Trying to cover up a money or a paper trail and death. A death certificate, a death. Antibiotics, bacteria, virus, or mold, and health insurance. This is a warning for their motive. This is a warning for their motive. Trafficking. Their motive is trafficking. That's their motive, is trafficking. They're all involved in this trafficking scheme. Yeah, lawyer, money and lawyer. Something that they gave to a lawyer about money or paying for something. Not wanting to pay someone money. A cartel, broker. What? A neighbor. A neighbor, A-N. A-N. What is this about? It's about a caseworker. A-N-I. A caseworker. Child. It's about the caseworker, the person that was working the case when it comes to a child. What happened to a child? Robbery. And something about breaking in and robbing someone. A break-in and a robbery. R. wire money, wiring someone money, a document about money, a document about sending someone money. D, accidental death. Death, 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 death. Death. Insurance. What the hell? Insurance and death. Insurance, bacteria, virus, or mold. Insurance and antibiotics. What? Does that have to do with anything? Yes. Yes. That's the sign or the message? Yes. With water. Projecting something about water. Okay, that is a side message that is so specific. I have no idea what it means, okay? Only you will know what that means. Yes, that's a sign or the message. This has to do with someone planning an accidental death, a death. Insurance, health insurance, bacteria, virus, or mold, accidental death, yes. Okay, I don't know what that means. It has to do with someone in law, okay? So someone in law, Wi-Fi, and essay. Yeah, this has to do with the essay of a child, I'm pretty sure. Wi-Fi. L. This has to do with an employee. An employee. Yeah, this could be the letters in this employee's name that works at CPS. Okay, the employee. NL. Wi-Fi. Something that they got from your Wi-Fi, or something about Wi-Fi hacking. Something about your communication, your messages, Wi-Fi hacking. Cyberstalking, exactly. They tried to make you the sacrifice, you, a truck driver. They tried to make you the sacrifice. It's about the pictures online. It's about the online pictures of a child, isn't it? After they found out who actually posted those pictures online, after they traced back where the pictures came from, who posted the pictures of a child online, they tried to make you the sacrifice. Hasn't someone's family and someone's child been through enough? These people are so dark and disgusting to me. That's the truth about the internet. Wow. That's the truth about the internet. So these are all a bunch of dirty, corrupt officials. Dirty, corrupt law officials, government agency, judges, CPS. Who else knows what these people are involved in? The truth came out about the internet, the pictures online on the internet of a child. And so because these sick people didn't want to be involved in a trafficking ring, or what is this? Did they buy these pictures? Did they buy these pictures? Who knows what the fuck they're into? I don't even really want to get into that. But then they're trying to sacrifice you now. They're trying to make you go down. Why? Because no, they don't want anybody to find out that they're involved in this, or what? I don't get it. Why do they need a sacrifice? If something has been traced back to whoever posted the pictures online, Because they don't want karma. They don't want to get karma for what? They don't want to get karma for a confession. Canada. CC. They don't want to get karma. CC. CANCON. Oh, they don't want to get blackmailed. They don't want to get blackmailed. Why? Because of the IRS. Oh, because the IRS is investigating something, right? So their money is all over it. Their money trail, their credit card, their purchases. Their money is all over it. Their bank account number, huh? So their money and their bank account number and their credit card is involved in what? A child PDF file trafficking ring, and they don't want to be involved? The fuck is this shit? It's European. Oh, so it's international, huh? A deposit. This whole sign or message is about a dirty, dirty official. A dirty official. And I'm pretty sure this dirty official works at CPS. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. This one's for you. Yeah. They're getting exposed. By God. Okay? By God. All right, guys. I'm going to leave it at that. I hope this helps. Thanks for watching. Until next time. Bye.